God has given us the gift of free will, which means that on a daily basis, we get to choose love or lashing out. In the past year, we've seen what happens when the best of humanity comes together to love and support one another through COVID. And we've seen what happens when people lash out in frustration against coronavirus regulations and guidelines. And while all of that COVID stuff has been happening, we have been confronted with the reality that many of our siblings in Christ have been living with oppression, injustices, and inequities that we didn't even realize existed, that we didn't even realize we've been a part of. And we've chosen to either stand in love and learning or to lash out because we don't think that those things are real or valid or worthwhile. And in the midst of all of that, our devotion today reminds us that Jesus always stands on the side of love. Even when we're the ones lashing out, Jesus somehow continues to love us. That's the grace that Jesus gives to us. And I think that's the grace that we're invited to extend to others, to love people, even when they don't love us in return. It's hard to do, but we have the best example in Jesus. When Jesus was on trial, there were plenty of people who were not loving him. There were lots of people who were condemning him, calling for his crucifixion. And somehow, Jesus didn't lash out at them. Jesus loved them. We can do the same thing. We can love instead of lash out.